Well, hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your Calling Your Inner Shaman reading. Guys, we're going to be using the Mystical Shaman Oracle for this. We're going to be using the directions of the wind, the Divine Energy Oracle, as well as the messages from your animal spirit guides. Okay? So let's find out what is going on. There's a lot of planets right now that are stationed a lot in alignment. So we have been building up to this energy of aligning with a conclusion or outcome of a release. Okay, by now you should have been feeling this energy, and that's why I started the readings last month. Allowing to, for you to see which way that the direction, is going to take you. So with that being said, we're going to use a reading directly from the book, a spread directly from the book, okay? And this is the hidden treasures of the medicine wheel. Now, we're going to take care of the south, the west, the north, and then the east. Okay, and the south is going to represent what you need to release and let go of, or you need to shed. Okay, it's going to be an old wound that you no longer need to define yourself by. In the west, it's going to be a part of you that needs to die. This is an old story that needs to be let go of, so you can find a new meaningful story for your life. Now, the card in the north, which is going to represent your wisdom that you need to acquire. You have learned lessons from the south and the west. So which wisdom are you ready to mature within you? Okay. Now, the card in the east is going to represent your possible destiny, or the way you will share your treasures and gifts with others. So let's see, guys. In the south, you have the wild woman. In the west, you have Pachamama, or Pachamama. In the north, you have magic. And in the east, which represents your possible destiny, completion. Good going. Good job. Okay. And we will put them here. Now, in the south, which represents what you need to let go of, you're getting the wild woman. When the wild woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Devised of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the wild woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly regardless of the perceived consequences. The invitation. When the wild woman comes to dance in your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and to step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did. The medicine. Excess for its own sake is a sign of imbalance. This is a warning that you may be trapped in obsessive thinking or behavior, looking for release in places that will never provide it. Let go, lest you become like the hungry ghosts of Chinese Buddhist lore that can never be fulfilled. True release comes from trusting the fluidity of life, understanding that it is just a river, that just as a river needs its banks to flow through, so too do you need boundaries around your thinking and behavior. Now is the time to simplify, be mindful, and connect to that light within. Now in the West, which represents a part of you that needs to die. It's an old story that needs to be let go of so that you may find a new meaningful story for your life. And you're getting Pachamama? Pachamama? Okay. Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time here on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. The invitation. You are a child of the earth. Now is the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous, regardless of the circumstances you may find yourself in. Be grateful for your life, your body, and all that nourishes you. Pachamama, I want to call her, invites you to relish each breath, embrace your joy and your pain equally, and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act of service, such as planting a tree, helping save an endangered species, or protecting the ocean. The medicine. You still believe that you have been cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless. You suppose that you need to work very hard to strive or thrive, to survive or thrive. It is time to stop suffering. Let go of that old myth and realize that you were given the garden to rejoice in and to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachamama. Listen deeply to the mother who is always there for you. Walk in beauty and honor all life. Now in the north, this is the card that represents the wisdom that you need to acquire. Like I said, you have learned the lessons from the south and the west. So this is the wisdom that is ready to mature within you. And you are receiving magic. How sweet. The symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance of synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you what next action to take. Right now it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. Have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you've become cynical or think that you how to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to Source, for you are part of the story of the world, a living spark of spirit living on earth for the short time as an emissary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of out of the blue coincidences that led you to that new relationship, job, or other important moment on your journey. So how do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. If you can be a little child and cultivate that wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything. So in the East, in what is your possible destiny, the way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others, and you have completion. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and of all human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. You have finished a cycle, and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. Clinging to the old form will bring only decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dark. Okay guys, we're going to be on to your Great Divine Energy Oracle. So I hope this is giving you some insight as to what direction you need to take the course of your actions, what you need to release and let go of, so you can have a sense of completion. And you're getting reassess, go for your dreams, and we did hear that in the explanation. Let go and enjoy. Beautiful. Reassess. Are present conditions in your life leading you in circles or down dead-end roads? Are you working hard but finding little satisfaction? Do you feel as though you have lost your way? Your divine energy is calling you to reassess your direction. Slow down and get clear about your intentions. Are you leaping before you look? What are you doing without consideration? What is taking your time without fulfilling your heart? Your divine invitation. Step back and decide where you are going and what you are doing and why. Do not drift under the influence of others or your own fears. Check in with your true self. Where must you pull back and if necessary, turn around? As a divine being, you are free to create your life, the life you want. But you must be mindful of your choices and be faithful to your true path. So let's see, go for your dreams. Are you plagued by regret over dreams unexplored? Do you wonder what might have been had you taken a different road? Do you fear it's too late, or that you're too old to pursue your heart's desire at this time? The spirit within you is activating your awareness and inviting you to reclaim lost dreams. Yeah, some things are gone forever, and it must be accepted, mourned, and forgotten. But others only appear that way and are really just waiting for you to breathe life into them once again. Your divine energy is calling you to separate what's dead from the merely dormant. Bury the dead and accept. Then give the inactive or ignored love in your heart all you have in order to revive it, whether in your art, your relationships, or even in your health. Your divine invitation. Find the courage to go for your dreams and forget excuses or fears. Give your full attention to what wants to live in you today that you've neglected or not supported. Let your inner love, artist, or adventurer thrive, and quit using your intellect and ego to kill these creative parts of you. This creative urge that is trying to emerge will bring new vitality to your life. Take the chance and believe in yourself. Then do everything you must to make your dreams come true. Don't hold back. Give your heart your full attention. Let go and enjoy. I'm hungry. Let's see. Are you feeling bored, restless, or tired of the same old, same old? Or are you bogged down with so many daily duties that you see no way to attend to your creative interests? Your divine energy is calling you to break free of your overtaxing duties and engage in more uplifting activities. There is no reason you cannot do this. Shake off the illusion that there is no time for enjoyment. You need to step back and have some fun. Life is waiting for you. Don't put it off any longer. Your divine invitation. Peacefully and joyfully accept the routine demands of your daily life with patience, love, and a willingness to serve. Recognize the gifts, but know when to step away and refresh yourself. Move through each day with elegance, ease, and determined grace. This is possible if your day includes activities that you enjoy. Even if it's only for a few minutes, do it. You don't have to do great things to live a purposeful life. Rather, do all the little things with genuine love and a desire to be of service. Then go have some fun. This is the sign of a true spiritual evolution. Guys, so what Spirit is saying is there is a way that you can have fun, but also work hard. You know, it's a two-way street. But let's see what the tarot has for you. I know that was a lot. You may want to go back and to rewatch that or take some notes. Alright, let's see what your tarot has to say. I heard that almost loud and clear. Very, very clear. Okay, Four of Wands. So you're in a twin flame union, a happy foundation, with stability. Okay. In the past, right? So this has brought you happiness. Being stable with the partner you love, being happy, having friendship. That was a path that had to be chosen. That you had strength to reawaken a part of you. To give that fresh, new, brand new love. When you awaken, okay, you see the skeleton coming out of the death trap, right? Everybody was watching you, but now they're happy. With the help of the angels, you have reawakened a part of you that's ready to love again. Five of Swords. This was something that you were sabotaging yourself with. What happened? You sabotaged it with someone who was willing to give you their love. But you made a wrong choice, or a difficult, you chose another path, okay? When it came to the partnership, you had strength to reawaken a brand new, fresh side of your love. You know, this is awakening your love that you had sabotaged. So now you're ready to give your cup of love to a past commitment, or now you're committed to this. You're committed to fixing yourself, to fixing what was not being accepted in society. See? With the secrets involved. You looked at yourself in the reflection. See it? And you did something about it. Look at you, calling in your higher self. And you made that logical, head over heart decision as a king. Good job. Good job. But I want to see exactly what. Let's clarify. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? Four of Swords. So you have been going in, doing some work on yourself, receiving the clarity that's needed, so you were able to give the investment mindfully to make that head over heart decision. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Sun. The Sun is clarified with the Star. If I can get it, guys. Okay. Sun's clarified with the Star. So for your happiness, you needed to heal. You were in a decent relationship, one with stability, one that was equally yoked, okay? But and there you come in, you know, this is all you. This is where you're supposed to be. And I do believe it's with a partner that maybe you chose a different path with. You had the strength to reawaken. So this is your energy, the Star and the Sun. This is where you need to be. Wherever this was, you're awakening your love. you may have given your love to someone else and sabotaged your relationship previously by giving a romantic offer to someone, or going through, you know what I mean, giving your heart to someone. I don't see the Three of Swords. Okay, so let's see. We're going to clarify the Strength card. Sign of Leo. Let's see. Death. Transformation. So you weren't having the strength to reawaken. Now you're transforming into doing things with purpose for yourself. You know, everything grows around her. So you're transforming to be the person you really authentically need to be. Okay, because in the twin flame, this is, say this is a path, okay? This is a wand, 2 wands, and this is 2 wands. And y'all come together. Now, right here, y'all came together. But a different path was chosen. So when you come together as one, right, you're equally yoked. You have to become that 2 of wands first on your own. So there was something that happened when you chose a different path that allowed for that strength to go away within you. So you had to transform to be yourself again. Judgment. Oh, you had to see yourself clearly. You had to see the imprisonment you put yourself in. You did this to yourself. So you're seeing it. Okay, Hierophant. I think you're seeing which way your actions have brought you. Oh, you are bonded to this person, this commitment. This is a very spiritual card. There's someone in your environment who, in your energy, right, that you're committed to, like really bonded to. You know, y'all have been through a lot of shit together. I can see that. But look at the, you know, the man's face. So he's like, ooh, y'all done some devilish stuff together, maybe. Or that was a passionate commitment that you're bonded to each other. Or this is where your addictions are involved with a commitment. Let's see the moon. That's what you weren't having. The commitment wasn't having maybe your addictions, your other half. But the illusion was that you really had to work at this to have the motivation to make that decision. Or maybe someone at work revealed it. Let's see. Give me another one. Oh, someone at work. You were working on your happiness. So the illusion was that you were working on it, but the actions were that they made a different decision that wasn't known. Your commitment, the person who you are committed to in your life, wasn't having the secrets when it came to you, your actions. You called in, and that's where this head over heart decision had to come in. But you're working on your family, okay? And that's what happens when you see yourself and what you've done. But you're working at it now. You're working at your family. I see you working hard at loving the unit now. See, you're actually giving to it, you know, where it needs to be given. I think you took your blinders off to all of this and reawakened this new love that you sabotaged. Yep. Alright, let's get you a rune card for Aquarius. Aquarius. Guys, if this reading resonates with you, please give me that thumbs up and please comment on if this resonates with you. I'd like to know who this is for. Wisdom, learning, communication. This is answers, tradition, contemplation, wise counsel, spiritual meaning, divine aid, creative spark, initiation. So you're learning from all of this. You have learned. And I think this Nine of Wands, you've been through a lot, but you see the imprisonment you put yourself in. You see. You awakening a new love sabotaged the movement with your commitment. We're in having the secrets of the motivation, so I think you're going to work at this now, at the, you know, seeing yourself right, working on yourself, actually giving to the situation, going in with doing some reflection and receiving guidance from counsel. Yep. Alright. Let's get you a little inspiration for the journey. Spirit, what inspiration that you would like to see them invoke. Let's see. Now you're getting, let's see, issues, growth, balance, magic. That's the second time we have magic. Balance is a state of being, not a fine line to tread. Be aware of all possibilities, for balance is not available to you when you are only working with one side of things. Hold your composure in the face of difficulties, and when you remember to breathe, balance is there for you. You may need to go meditate. Balance your chakras, okay? That's what I would do. Growth. All movement is growth. Acknowledge your growth. And as you do so, you will find your pathway changes and expands. Do not judge it. You have grown beyond old directions, so perhaps you are ready to create something new. Issues. Identify and face your issues. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first, but how many times do you wish to travel the same road? Current issues that you have been working on are being resolved. Other forces are at work here. Take your time and know that all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle will slot in eventually. Magic. Unexplained, fascinating turns of events. Expect the unexpected. You have wondered and you have let go. Magic is in the air. Don't fall under the spell of your ego. Often what appears to be real is only an illusion. Allow the spellbinding passion of your spirit to guide your life with enchantment. Beautiful message. Balance is growth. Growth means conquering issues, guys. If you believe in magic, all things are possible. I love you guys. Aquarius, thank you for staying till the end. And I will see you in your June readings. Namaste, my friends.